Picture the Atlantic in the late 1500s. Three rival powers, Spain, France, and Britain, were locked in a fierce struggle for overseas wealth. Their competition didn't just redraw maps, it reshaped the entire economic system of Europe.
From silver and sugar to fur and trade, these rivalries reshaped wealth and power across the continent. If you're studying for your standards of learning or just love uncovering the hidden stories behind history's turning points, make sure to subscribe to Histoscript. Every standard has a story, and we're here to bring it to life.
Spain was the first great colonial power. From Mexico and Peru, Spain mined mountains of silver, especially at Potosi. That silver didn't just transform Europe, it flowed across the globe. Spanish galleons carried silver to the Philippines, where it was traded for Chinese silk, porcelain, and spices. Silver became the first truly global currency, fueling trade between Europe, the Americas, and Asia. But too much silver brought problems. Spain suffered inflation as money lost value, and its economy grew dependent on wealth extracted by enslaved and indigenous labor under the encomienda system. Spain's riches made it a target for rivals eager to claim their own share of empire. While Spain focused on treasure, France built wealth through trade and plantations. In Canada, French settlers formed alliances with indigenous nations to dominate the fur trade, especially beaver pelts prized in Europe. Unlike Spain, France relied more on partnerships than conquest in its northern colonies. But in the Caribbean, France turned to sugar plantations, powered by enslaved African labor. Under mercantilism, the belief that colonies existed to enrich the mother country, French sugar fueled Europe's sweet tooth while expanding shipping, banking, and manufacturing back home. France's economic power rose as it competed directly with Spain and Britain for Caribbean islands. Britain pursued yet another model. Along the Atlantic coast of North America, colonies like Virginia grew tobacco, while Jamaica supplied sugar. These crops became staples in a booming European consumer market. To fund colonization, Britain pioneered joint stock companies like the Virginia Company, where investors shared profits and risks. This innovation laid the foundation for modern capitalism. The triangular trade connected Britain, Africa, and the Americas. Manufactured goods flowed to Africa, enslaved people to the colonies, and raw materials back to Britain. But Britain also attacked Spain directly. Under Queen Elizabeth I, privateers like Sir Francis Drake raided Spanish treasure fleets, stealing gold and silver bound for Spain. Drake became the second man to circumnavigate the globe. After raiding Spanish treasure ships, he couldn't return the way he came. Spanish forces were waiting, so he sailed west across the Pacific, turning escape into a world record. This piracy weakened Spanish finances and helped fund England's navy, signaling Britain's rise as a global power. The Atlantic slave trade powered Europe's colonial economies, while Spanish silver connected Europe with Asia, creating the first truly global economy. This rivalry accelerated Europe's shift from a declining feudal order toward a mercantilist, trade-driven system that laid the foundations for capitalism and empire. The scramble for colonies didn't just enrich kings, it shifted power to merchants and investors, setting Europe on the path to worldwide dominance. If you were a European investor in this era, would you stake your fortune on Spain's silver fleets, France's fur and sugar, or England's joint stock ventures and privateering, and why? Thanks for watching Histoscript. If you learned something new today, or just love the hidden side of history, give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story your textbook skipped. History isn't just dates, it's secrets, myths, and the strange truths behind it all. Stay curious. Stay tuned.